all the support. Thank you, everyone. It's, what time is it? 2:43, Thursday, the 1st of January 2015. I didn't think this day would come. I've had the worst 2014 ever. I hate the numbers 14 and 20, and they're both in the same year. I had a horrible breakup I went through. It was just everything. My wheelchair broke, couldn't get that fixed. Thank God I got a new one. The state of Maryland taking away all my nursing hours. Only wanted to give me 39, from 180 to 39. I have a lot of relationships to rebuild. You know, it's not an easy thing to go through. You know, those things that you experience with someone that you've been for so long. And learning things about myself, about how to be a stronger man, how to be more positive, and, you know, not taking advantage of what I have. And my parents, you know, taking care of me, and I stay here and have my own place, but at the same time, you know, I rely on them a lot. And, you know, they get older and we all get older. Just hoping someday meet that special someone, and, you know, maybe they're already in my life. I don't know. And all that jazz. Sometimes I say things I shouldn't say. Sometimes I don't say the things I should. But either way, so thankful for this year coming up, because I've got so much positive heading my way, and just hoping I could be more positive for people, helping them do more stuff in their lives too. You know, I had my surgery on the 29th for my neck. That's why I have my collar on. C6 to 7 stenosis and disc degeneration. I had a spinal cord injury when I was 14. C3, 4, and 5, with some function below the injury. That's why I can do all this. You know, can't really tell my right arm. This one lost function after a myelogram procedure at Hopkins on September 11. Not sure why, but really upset about that. They could have prevented that, so I don't know if they are responsible for that or not. But if they are, they should give me something, compensation. God, all the crap I need is so expensive. And all the people out there who are my friends and everyone's supporting me, you know, I'm right back here supporting you. So thanks for all of the help, and let's make 2015 great. I know I need it. It sucks. We don't really realize the things we need to do for ourselves or others until we go through it ourselves, period. I mean, yeah. Usually I'm speaking with my dragon, and I'm writing, and I have to say the word period at the end of my sentence. I'm a dork, I know. That's a tube I put in my mouth to sip and puff the straw for the left and right click, and the dot on my nose moves the mouse on the screen. I want to get some stem cells. That'd be awesome for a walking wheelchair. Maybe get my electrodes put in my left arm. I already have one in my left arm. Held the freehand surgery when I was 18. Opens and closes my arm with a joystick, but there's an upgrade surgery called the network system in Cleveland, Ohio. So hopefully that'll be this year. Hopefully I get my book published or something with that this year, and get some more strength back in my right arm, or some kind of, you know, assistive technology that'll straighten my arm for me. I already went to Kennedy Krieger for that. I don't know if my insurance will cover it. Most likely not. You know, where, like, you know, one of those slings my arm can sit in, and it's easier to push my arm out and in, since I can't lift that arm very high. independently like my left arm. But I continue to paint with my mouth, and so thankful I didn't have to do the surgery in the back of my neck, because the doctor thinks that would have really um, prohibited me from painting. So hopefully there's no more disc degeneration below C6 and 7, which is always a possibility because it's pushing on the vertebrae below it, like what happened to me, but that was almost 20 years. I should have looked at it sooner. 20 years of activity, so hopefully better techniques and awareness, it won't happen again. And I've been in the worst pain of my life this year, and just losing everything, it seems like. Have to recuperate. It's just so scary because you don't really realize, I depend on so many people. What if my parents can't take care of me? What do I do? But at least I don't live in Alaska. That would be even worse. Anyways, I think that's it. I gotta say thank you to my parents and my friends, my little dog, Baby Red, everyone that contributed financially to help me out. In the future, anyone that's gonna help me, let's work together and do something positive. I've got my ability to paint and speak and do comedy. Let's go to some comedy shows together. Do something, write some music. I'm into that too, writing music and singing. Maybe I'll get playing my guitar again this year. Who knows? These aren't really resolutions, but they kind of are. I'm pretty sure I've got 1,000 of them, but my ambition precedes me because I physically can't get out the door and do them all because I need help from viewers like you. Some water. I think about people who are not as fortunate as me, only because, they have the same injury, but they don't have someone to help them, or they live in a nursing home, or, they have a worse injury. I just want to say to everyone, no matter what situation you're in, just try to think of the most positive part of it and then focus on that and think, what can I do to make my situation better? You have to start, it all starts with relationships, people around you. You have to be in good relationship with people who help you and people who, can give you inspiration, because we directly work with people, and no matter what, especially if you need physical help like I do, I get so frustrated when I can't understand someone who doesn't speak English very well, and they don't mean it, but at the same time, like, I can't work with that person because, excuse me, we go back and forth all day. What did you say? Or what did you say? What did you say? No, what did you say? It can be kind of funny, and the most of the time we just laugh about it, and both people just kind of like whatever. But it's is what it is. I've come so damn far. It's completely rediscovering yourself when you have a high level spinal cord injury. And my health is pretty fragile. One little thing tips it this way or that way. Oh man. But it's a blessing in disguise that my neck pain started, because it made me appreciate people that I've discarded in my life. I had a good relationship and that broke up, and then, we blamed each other for everything that wasn't really right. And I just need to be more thankful for what I have. Even though can't see it at the moment, you know, just be thankful for the people you have when you have them, even though they might frustrate you, because you never know, you might need that person in the future. As screwed up as that might seem, as long as you have all of your physical abilities to do things for yourself, it's so easy to say, screw you, I don't need you. Of course that makes people hurt inside. but at the same time, like, it's part of growing up. But you need to be more. We all need to be more positive and thankful, and just rely on each other more. I think our society just doesn't rely on people. I feel like we're not a community anymore. We're all me for me and you for you, and it really sucks. And that prove it because I've got close friends that I can call up and ask, can you come over? Can we hang out? And they all want to, but no one has time to do it. Everyone has only that select group of close friends who come out to see you, or you'll go out to see them. For whatever reason, we can't do it all. I just feel like as people, we just need to, be more open about our feelings and our abilities to help, either financially or not. And I think financially is frustrating too, because people look at me and say, "You need so much financial help." Well, I have the ability to do it. I just need someone to buy the artwork or donate something that will give me the ability to take care of myself even better. So if you're watching this and anyone out there can help me out, I really would appreciate that. Check out robertflorio.com, and let's have an awesome 2015. You'll see me out there getting tattoos or painting with my mouth, doing stand-up comedy. Pun intended. My wheelchair stands me up, but for a good reason. Trying to build up my bone density and my strength, because I don't want to get older and weaker and all this crap. Oh, it feels so good to be home. Out of the hospital. My bed is so soft. Oh, I need some companionship. Baby Red, come here. She likes to lick my ears. She's so funny. The neck is going. I don't know why. I gotta ask about that. Maybe it's the bones in the back pushing together. But when the pain wears off, I am in so much pain. When the medicine wears off. I think that's about it. This might be longer than it should be, but anyway, just letting you know about my surgery and what I had done. I would recommend it, but definitely I found 4 different doctors and in the Baltimore area where I live, and all 4 gave me different explanations on what they wanted to do, and this guy, Dr. Lemma at Good Samaritan, Lemma, is really amazing. He explains things, and he goes minimal procedures. He wants to know what is best for you, what the outcome will be, and he doesn't want to do too much and restrict my neck. At the same time, when he went in there, he didn't realize that there was so much bone like he's never seen before. He had to clear out of the way, and there was a lot more bone attached to the nerve ending on my right side, this side. They couldn't remove all of it, or it would damage the nerve or sever it. So hopefully the function comes back, or I'd have to go and do a keyhole surgery in the back on my right side. I hope the pressure is relieved in the back too, because I was having a lot of pressure back there, but for some reason the doctor says they wouldn't do surgery for pain. But then I asked the doctor, who is his his assistant, the PA, physician assistant. He said that they do the surgery for pain, but there's some other explanation. I don't understand it, how they word things, but they only do it for function, which makes no sense to me if you're in a lot of pain. There's a bone pushing against your spinal cord, so you need to remove it. I don't know what else to say. I haven't said much since I got home. I'm just like relaxing, watching movies and hanging out with my family and baby Riri. Can't wait to do more artwork. All right, thank you, and keep positive notes out there, because Maryland's trying to take away all my nursing care from 180 hours to 39. I don't know if you're familiar with the CFC program, Community First program, but hopefully they can give me more hours so I can live more independently. But we will see soon, hopefully. It dragged into 2015, but relax. Don't do it when you want to go to it. Relax. Don't do it when you want to come. When you want. Ew, what is that? Why did I say ew? Ew. All right, Robert, Mr. Funnyman. Good night, my angels of internet supporters and friends. In the arms of an angel, away from me. I hate that song. All I see is puppies crying. I don't know. Whenever I see a commercial like the CSPCA, I see puppies like, don't you want to help these injured, sad, suffering puppies? I'm like, no, change the channel. I would much rather watch something else, anything else other than those puppies. I'd rather watch like the commercials where the little kids are like, they're starving and your 50 cents a day can help. So I'd rather watch that than the puppy suffering. I don't know why. Maybe they're cuter. I don't know. I'm sure I'll change my mind once I have kids. Good night. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's rock and roll this next year. Ready? Sing this with me. God gave rock and roll to you. Gave rock and roll to you. Put it in your soul for everyone. One more time. God gave rock and roll to you. Gave rock and roll to you. Put it in your soul for everyone. One last time. God gave rock and roll to you. Gave rock and roll to you. Put it in your soul for everyone. I think that's a kiss song. Mwah. Sending my kisses. Hey, who sent me that kiss? I felt it. I felt it. It had tongue in it. I know who you are. Oh, oh, mwah. Oh, I can feel them coming. Baby Red. When Baby Red sends me kisses, they're licky ear. She licks in my ear all the time. Good night.